Welcome to Hamdi in the Middle. This is Hamdi. I have my homegirl with me today, Sammy.
Hi.
Hey girl, what's going on?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. So earlier, you were nervous.
I am very nervous. This is my first time. This is your.
This is my second time.
Yes.
But the second time, girl, as soon as that camera went on, I was like I don't know what to say. But I felt like, but you do a lot of TikTok.
Exactly. Yeah, I do. But I also just recently started. So this whole thing,
but you're
this
doing
whole social media
so
thing
good. How's that
very,
going?
It's going pretty good. I mean, yes, I do have some times where I do want to give up. But just editing the videos and editing my photos and just making that content, it brings me joy. So I'm like, okay, that's one thing that motivates me to keep going.
Yeah, but why do you want to give up? You look so beautiful, and everything just like, especially the makeup. You're a makeup type of girl, so you already know like how to do your makeup. And I just be like, especially your recent one. Did you post that one yet?
Yes, I did. You gotta go check it out.
Yeah, I need to go check it out, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tag her in a little bit, and she's going to be with us soon.
Yes.
So before we start, I was like, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, and you were like, you got in trouble saying by hey guys.
Yes, I did. I got in trouble by saying hey guys by somebody I know. This was a long time ago, but it's just like in the Somali community, I feel like this was an older person, so they wanted me to not say hey guys and be like more respectful towards how I say it. But then I'm like, it's hey guys. It's nothing. It's
so
nothing
you were you calling the person, or were you leaving them a message?
It was a group chat message, and I was just like, hey guys, how you guys doing? Just everybody and their mom says hey guys.
Yeah, because
so that's also like one of the things that I don't get. And also this person that I said it to, they were not like 100 years old. They were not 50. So I was like, this is a normal thing. You should understand. But I guess it got me in trouble. And
so you never cut them hey guys.
Girl.
That was your last hey guys.
Girl, no hey guys, no hi guys, no hey, how you doing? I was just like, bye-bye, I'm done.
So what do you be saying now?
It's a trigger now. Every single time I say hey guys, it's literally a trigger. I remember that part now. Every single time I say hey guys. But it's fine. It's old news now.
Yeah. Talking about the Somali community, I was going to ask you how you feel about this. Like, a lot of people talk about how the young generation, it's not even young generation, so you got 3 boys. Mm-hmm. And I got a boy and a girl. Mm-hmm. So do you feel like once college come, it's okay for them to move out? I felt like there's always been like, oh, he's a boy, he can move out. Mm-hmm. How do you feel about girls moving out? Because nowadays, it's like there's a lot of young girls, and they all moving out and doing their thing, and I'm so proud of them. I am so up for that. Mm-hmm. I don't want a girl go from like her house to
marriage. Right.
Like I felt like you got to do, and then I see a lot of people that don't like
go
that.
With her life.
Yeah, I felt like they need to just go and
explore the world before they just
go
from their house
so
to
how
their
do you feel
husband's
about
house. That? No, I did talk about this with my husband several times. And I do agree with you. I feel like as someone who got married at a young age, and I went from my mom's house to my husband's house, our house. Yes, I do 1000% agree that if I have a daughter and she wants to go and explore, move out on her own, as long as she's responsible, she knows how to pay bills, she knows how to live life, she's very careful and all of that stuff. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, because they're gonna learn how to be independent, because they don't have to always rely on someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, even like if something happened to their husband, they know how to take care of themselves and everything else. And also, there's 360, girl. 360 tells you even the gas. Or which one they're moving,
where they at, where they're going,
where they add the
even
their
speed limits, everything. Yeah. Yes. So I think I 1000% do agree with that. I know I have a friend who always talks about she was 28 years old and she wanted to move out of her mom's house, but she was still not allowed. She was almost 30 years old and she was not allowed. But her younger brother was allowed to go about. And
because our community.
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because our community is always like, oh, he's just a boy, he can do this, or he's a boy, he can move out. Mm-hmm. I'm so glad this generation we're doing things differently.
I know. I have 3 boys, so I'm just like, oh my God. I have to be careful on how I raise my sons, because people who obviously our old generations, they just let their boys do anything and everything that they want. I feel like I'm responsible to how I'm gonna raise my sons, and I'm so scared, but I'm also like, okay, this is how we're gonna do it. I don't care if you're a boy or a girl, but this is how things is gonna be.
Yeah. What scares you?
It scares me because I have boys, and men are scary in this world. So I'm like, oh my god, okay, I have this big responsibility in raising decent, good boys. I mean, I'm not expecting them to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect. But just decent, good men who respect women, who respect everybody, and just not be evil and crazy and weird like most of the men are.
100%. And I felt like people talk about raising kids, they always talk about the first couple of years is harder, or like the first 6 months where no one sleeps. And they'd be like, but I'm like, no, you gotta like teach them like how to be decent human beings. You have to teach them so many different things just for them to like, to be like, you know, when we're not around, you know, like this is a generation that's going to continue. And so, yeah, no, I completely agree with that. And honestly, it has something to do with the partner you choose. You cannot just, oh, I love him. I got, you know, we just cannot go, but I love him.
Yes.
Yeah. So honestly, one of the advice that I will give, no one, I don't know if you guys asked for it, but I'm going to give it to you. If you're either a man or a woman, you really got to remember when you're dating someone, you got to always think about, do you see him being the father of your kid? Because you really got to like, you know, that's something you got to think about. What advice would you give it to, because you got married really young, would you advise a 19-year-old, 20-year-old to get married? Because I wouldn't. Don't do it.
Yeah, I would say that too. I would say right away, don't do it. Do not get married at 19, 20, 21 years old. But then again, I mean, everybody's situation is different. I don't know. But I feel like if you don't know nothing about marriage, you don't know anything about all of that stuff, about kids and all that stuff, I would say just wait, give yourself some time. But then there's some people who are 20-year-old. I mean, yeah, and I mean, yes, but figure out life. I would say, honestly, I would say live life first before you go from your mom's house to your husband's house. Live your life first. Go out, explore the world, do what you got to do. If you want to go to school, go get a good job and all of that stuff. Learn how to live life first. But I don't know. Everybody's different. That's a complicated answer.
Yeah. I will say just wait it, because I got married at an older age. I wasn't younger than you. And it was nice. There's a lot of things that I feel like I don't miss out. Yeah. So I'm just like, oh, I did it. And no, I'm
exactly.
I'm not really missing out. So I can focus on more on being a stay-at-home mom instead of worrying about, you know, who I'm going to go kick it, even though I still kick it with my friends. Because I still got to have my girls' time.
Yes.
Yeah, girls' time is the main thing.
Yes.
Like, you know, I love me my girls' time.
Same.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you get married young, you're also most likely might have kids at also a young age. And that's a lot. Becoming a parent is a lot. Becoming a wife is a lot. So you got to think about so many things before you jump into this new journey of yours. And you have to make sure that you're 100% ready for it, because it comes with a lot of responsibility, a lot of things that you're like, wait, can my 21-year-old self handle this life yet, or should I wait a little bit?
Yeah. And honestly, wait a little bit. But I've been seeing those like people that have kids at younger age and they grow up together and it's so cute. And I'd be like, I wish that was me. Then I'd be like, no.
They were changing diapers at like 18 years old.
But then when they get older together, you see them walking,
like,
and she'd be like, she'd be like, oh, you know, that's, you know, this is my son or this is my daughter. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. That looked like your sister. That looked like your brother. I see those too.
Yeah.
I see those too.
So I was like, yeah.
It's like, what do you want to have? Do you want to have kids at an older age, live your best life when you're young, or change diapers when you're young, and then live your life when you're like 45 years old? It honestly just depends.
Not the 45 years old.
So it depends.
Why would you not like something?
Okay, first of all, 45
Wait,
is
what?
young. I don't know what
Like
you're
by the
talking
time the
about.
kid turn 18. Okay, if you have your kid 45, by the time your baby's 18, Jessica, where are you? You're no.
Jessica's crawling to go under 6 feet, huh? No, everybody's different. And some people don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. And then kudos to you.
Kudos to those people that don't want to have kids.
Yeah. There
kudos
goes
to
our
you.
sign right there. You know, I can't throw the sign, but she could does it for us.
But no, how do you guys feel about when girls have a home, kids, a husband, and then all of a sudden they go, well, honey, stay single. You know, like, I don't like that.
Like, are you talking about those
oh,
women?
don't have kids.
Those women that are married that
Yeah.
have kids and married
And
and,
then
they tell you don't have kids?
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that?
How do we feel about? We have another friend in the background, and we haven't
Sure.
given her a mic yet. She's gonna have her own mic in the background. She doesn't want to be in the camera, so she's gonna be our little hive woman in the back. Her question was, how do we feel about when like older ladies or any lady,
Or any
honestly,
woman,
any
yeah.
woman
Yeah.
that have kids and have babies, and they'd be like, don't do it, don't do it.
Mhm.
I felt like, I don't think they're coming from a bad place.
Mhm.
I think they're trying to
They're
tell.
just overstimulated.
Yeah, they're really overstimulated, and then I felt like they don't know how to say it's a lot, because you have to know that marriage, I think, is the most beautiful thing, but also there's two people trying to get to know each other.
Mhm.
So I think that's what they're coming from. And the kids is a lot, and we live in a country where like she's working, he's working, and in the house and the kids. So I think when they tell you don't do it, I literally don't think that they mean it. You know.
They're just very
sure
much
hope so.
over. They're very much in that stage where they're tired, they're overstimulated, and all that stuff. For me, I avoid saying don't have kids. I don't go to people and tell them to not have kids, no matter how much I'm tired. But I've had people come to me and they're like, oh my God, I'm like 50-50. Should I have, sometimes I don't want to have kids. Sometimes I do want to have kids. Those people, I tell them, wait until you're like 100% and then have kids.
Yeah.
Because you have to give your 100% to the kids.
Mhm.
And then to the people, I've had people come to me and be like, I want a baby today. I want to have kids. I want to have 5 kids. And I never break anybody's hearts. And I'm like, go ahead and have your 5 kids. Go ahead and have your 10 kids. You want to have kids? You're ready for kids? Go ahead and do it. But I don't go around telling people to not have kids.
Yeah,
The only time I may say that is if you're like 50-50 and you're like, oh, I don't want to have kids, but I kind of do. And I'm like, wait until you're 100%
Yeah.
sure to have a baby.
Yeah, and then
And
at
then
the end
do
of
it.
the day, just you find that person and you break to Ilahi, and Ilahi make it easy for you guys. And yeah, that's about it. So my other question is that, so the other day I actually was on TikTok. You know, we live in a TikTok world. And there was a girl that was looking for friends.
Oh my God.
So I believe homegirl is from London. So
Mhm.
she was like, I have a hard time making friends. And so she posted on her video. And I felt like we all do. A lot of people were like, oh my God, I'm in the same situation. Let's all get together. So they all went to get together. They actually had the cutest dinner. They had the cutest dinner. They all went out. And then she blocked them afterwards. She blocked all of them and was like, I didn't vibe with them. But the girls, the 10 girls, they were talking about how they actually had a good time. So
And that's why she ain't got no friends. And that's why she don't have friends.
So do you think she is she's the problem?
Yes. How did all those other 10 girls vibe except for you? And then you went home and you blocked all of them. First of all, that's rude.
Yeah, she literally
And
blocked all of
second
them.
of all, this explains exactly what you do, why you don't have friends.
Yeah.
That's crazy work.
Yeah, how's friendship going?
I mean,
How's that? Like, do you feel like after marriage with the kids, how's friends? Do you still got the same friends? Do you still
oh my God, that's a long story. So I had friends. I had different friends before I got married, and I still stayed to have friends, the same friends after I got married. But I've noticed a couple of people, and I don't know if this is just in our community, Somali community, or this is just everybody. But for some reason, some people they switch up and they're all about my husband, my man, and that's okay. Love your man. I love that for you. But they literally just close the door and they're like, no, I don't want your friendship anymore.
And then, but don't come to us after you and your man tied each other. Because I didn't close the door on you. Why close the door on me now?
Yeah. No, I literally had a friend. I went to her house to go pick her up, and she just got married.
You're watching this.
And she just got married, and she wouldn't let me inside her house. Legit, literally.
Like, I bet.
And I had my baby with me. I had my newborn baby with me.
Say
wallahi. Wallahi, my kids. I had Ahmed with me, my oldest son. He was a newborn baby, and she had asked me to pick her up because we were supposed to do something. And I'm like knocking on the door, and I'm like, hello, nobody's opening. I'm calling her, and then she answered the phone, and she was like, okay, just give me a second, I'll come out. And then her husband opened the door, and he wasn't showing me his face. What am I gonna do with your man? And then he was like, she's gonna come out in a minute. Boop, close the door on my face. And I'm just standing outside with my baby like.
So they never opened the door?
Girl, they opened the door like 20. She came out 20 minutes later.
Why would you?
And we're not friends anymore. So yes, I did.
You should have called me. You should have called me because I wanted to.
I did lose a couple of friends. And then
that friend, you should have lost her a long time ago. That friend.
What happened?
You should have leave her.
Listen, I figured out. Some time passed, and then I figured out. I was like, wait, let me put two and two together. And then I was like, okay, this sounds about right. And then we kind of just separated our ways. And then the same thing with another friend. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, bye.
Wait, do you invite them over to your house?
Not anymore.
Did you used to though? While you were married?
Yes, we were besties before we got married, and we were besties. This is not like just a random person I was just was friends with. This was someone I was best friend with. So obviously it took some time for us to part our ways after I put two and two together, and I was like, okay, this friendship needs to end because it was just not going anywhere. It got very toxic, honestly. This is not even the worst story. Girl, it got very toxic. So I was like,
yeah, it's really sad. That's why I felt like I'm in a place where when it comes to people, I just want to know what's in your heart. Like, I wish I can read, like, I can just get, like, something to go in it. So I don't have to waste my time because it's kind of like, I don't know. I just felt like, because you're like an honest person and a good person, and sometimes what you see is what you get, because what you see is what you get when it comes to me, and you're not gonna get that from everybody. No, you're not. And it's so sad. I felt like relationship ending with a friend, like a girlfriend, is worse than I think getting heartbroken.
Like heartbroken by a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the girlfriend, it just hurts so bad.
Hurts a lot.
Because those are like it just is. It really hurts more. But yeah. Yeah, girl, I lost a lot of friends. 2025. 2026. But me, I think most of my friends.
Was it for that same reason? Because they got a man and
my friends, it was like, we don't have the same morals anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, there's so many things going on in the world. And if you cannot be a decent human being, and like, it just makes me see, damn, you can be somebody's sister, and then when it comes to like a big thing happening in this world, that they can look at it different ways, and you'd be like, damn, I wasted my 10 years friendship with you. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm trying to understand, like, I don't got time for all that. No, but I'm really, yeah. So then there's a lot of people that you can actually like have the same morals. There's so many amazing people.
As you grow up, you just have to find a person that you connect to, a person that you have the same morals with, and all of that stuff. Like,
yeah, no, I still got my best friend.
For sure.
Yeah, I still got amazing friends. I still got you. I got so many amazing friends. It's just like there's other people that I'm like, damn, they're no longer around. It was sad. Life moves on.
It sure does, honey.
It really does.
It's 2026.
Yeah. So the other day I was reading this Reddit story, it was a Somali girl
Mhm.
looking for a relationship.
Mhm.
And she doesn't really get on social media.
Okay.
She doesn't get on social media. She doesn't get on any of those, but she was looking for, she was on Reddit. Now I think about it, girl, how do you get on Reddit if you don't get on social media? No, we're like, how do you get on if you don't get on social media?
Oh, I mean, that's the account that she got to look for someone.
Yeah. So she was looking for someone in Mogadishu.
Ooh.
And I'm like, why can't they just go with somebody's abo? Your abo knows somebody's abo, and then they got kids? I'm just saying, I think that's how we get married back home.
It's 2026, honey. I mean, people are evolving. Everything is changing. Just the same thing that's happening over here is the same thing that's happening over there.
Yeah,
People
you're
over here are meeting up in days. They have different apps for dating. Literally, same things going on around the world, every single place. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Because I don't know. I just don't be accepting that